ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। देहं प्राणमपीन्द्रियाण्यपि चलां बुद्धिं च शून्यं विदुः। स्त्रीबालान्धजडोपमास्त्वहमिति भ्रान्ताभृशं वादिनः। मायाशक्तिविलासकल्पितमहा व्यामोहसंहारिणे तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये। देह प्राण इंद्रियाणि। So देह इंद्रिय and prana, their atmatvam nishedha is done. They are all anatma. Further now, Vartika 22. Parisheshat प्राणान्यस्य आत्मत्वं सेत्स्यति इत्याह। Parisheshat, as the remainder now, since deha, indriya, prana, they are all eliminated, prana anyasya atmatvam setsyati. Setsyati, siddhyati. Setsyati siddh dhatu भविष्यत काल सेत्स्यति इत्याह। मनसः प्रेरके पुंसी विरते विरमन्त्यतः करणानि समस्तानि तेषां स्वामी ततः पुमान्। मनसः प्रेरके पुंसी विरते विरमन्त्यतः करणानि समत्सानि तेषां स्वामी ततः पुमान्। मनसः प्रेरके पुंसी विरते। मनसः प्रेरक, the prompter of the mind, which is the purusha. Pumsi virate, when he withdraws, viramanti karanani samastani, all karanas they also withdraw. So when the purusha, now what is that purusha? That is not defined, but first you understand pumsi virate. When purusha withdraws, what is the purusha? Who is the purusha? Manasah prerakaha purushaha. Manasah prerake pumsi virate. When he withdraws, then samastani karanani viramanti. Tasmat, so you should understand, ataha तेषां स्वामी ततः पुमान्। ततः पुमान् तेषां स्वामी। Therefore, Puman, that Purusha, is their Swami, on whose withdrawal everybody withdraws. So now, in Sushupti, for example, when who withdraws, everybody will withdraw. But Manasah Preraka, the one who is also prompter of the mind, that Purusha. Now you cannot say Shuddha Chaitanya will withdraw, because Shuddha Chaitanya cannot withdraw. But you can say Chidabhasa. When Chidabhasa withdraws, because Chidabhasa does withdraw in Sushupti, it goes to Laya. Then mind also withdraws, all the Karanas also withdraw. So their activities, they stop. And if you take it as Atma, Pumsi as Atma, not Chidabhasa but Bimba Chaitanya, then what will be the meaning? When it withdraws, means if Shuddha Chaitanya is not there, then Karana, Mana, they all will not have their existence, Satta, and they will also not have their Sfuranam. So if we connect it with the Satta Sfuranam idea, which was presented earlier also, then Pumsi, Purusha, will be the Atma. If we take only Avastha, like Sushupti Avastha, then it will be Chidabhasa, who is their Swami. Then from Chidabhasa, which is the Vachyartha of Ahampada, you have to come to Lakshyartha or Vachyartha of Purusha. Purusha Shabda Vachya will be Chidabhasa, and then Lakshya will be Shuddha Chaitanya, in this way. So both ways you can understand. Setsyati Shabda is Lrit Lakara. Pratham Purush Ekvachanam. Siddh Dhatu, as I already told you. Manasaiti. Yo manantaro yamayati iti shrutehe mana prerako antaryami atma purushaha. Manodvarani cha indriyani. So here, who is the Purusha? So they have used the Antaryami Brahmana for the quotation. So for direct experience, in our Anubhava, if you want to understand, you can understand that when Chidabhasa withdraws, everything withdraws. Or when the notion of Aham, Pramata withdraws, then everything withdraws. Tasmin vinashte sakalam vinashtam vijrumbitesmin sakalam vijrumbate. Or dhiya sahodeti dhiyastameti lokastato dhi pravibhasya eshaha. Entire world arises when ahankara arises, and entire world goes to sleep when ahankara goes to sleep. So through Anubhava, if you want to see, you can come up to that point. Then Shastra will tell that Aham is only Vachyartha, and you have to come to Lakshyartha in this way. The Antaryami Brahmana Vakya Yah Prane Tishtan Pranadantaro Yam Prano na Veda Yasya Prana Shariram Yah Pranamantaro Yamayat Yeshata Atma Antaryami Amritaha Yash Chakshushi Tishtan Yash Chakshushantaraha Yat Chakshur na Veda Yasya Chakshu Shariras Yash Chakshurantaro Yamayati. So Prana, it stays in Prana, different from Prana. Prana does not know it, which has Prana as its body, which controls the Prana, that is Antaryami. So it is different from Prana. Then Chakshuhu means it is different from sense organ. In the same way, Manaha. So through Antaryami Brahmana, means with the help of Shruti, you can establish the Antaryami Amritaha Purushaha is this Chaitanya. Now this Antaryami will be with Upadhi. What is the Upadhi? Because he is doing Yamanam, Niyamanam. He is Antaryami. the one who is controlling the inner aspects, etc., then he is not absolute Shuddha Chaitanya, because Shuddha Chaitanya doesn't do Niyamanam. इति श्रुतेर मन प्रेरको अंतर्यामी आत्मा पुरुषः मनोद्वाराणि च इंद्रियाणि and the gateway of the mind are the sense organs. सर्वाध्यक्षे पुरुषे उपरते समनस्कानि इंद्रियाणि उपरमन्ते इति च युज्यते. When Sarva Adhyaksha, that which presides over all, when it withdraws, then Manaha and all Indriyani Uparamante, they all will also withdraw. Iti cha yujyate, and that is appropriate. So here it is very clear, the one who is Adhyaksha with respect to mind, etc., cannot be the absolute reality. And it is associated with mind, senses, prana, because its withdrawal will result in the withdrawal of everything else also. Iti cha yujyate. Tasmat samanasam sarvakarnanam swami puman pranad anya eva ityartha. So here at least we can establish that which is sarvakarnanam swami, along with the mind also. Samanasam, manasa saha. Manasam is manasam is which vibhakti? For manaha, how many minds are there? So why bahuvachanam is there? If mind is, so if you take it as vritti, then you can have bahuvachanam, or you can use it as all minds. That Chaitanya which is not presiding over only one set of senses, prana, mind, but all minds. Samanasam sarvakarananam. In Pratasmarami shlokas, first shloka is Pratasmarami hridi samsfuradatmadattvam. Second shloka is Pratarbhajami. You remember? Pratarbhajami manasam vachasamagam. So you can put it as manasam vachasam. Here in, so manasam manasam also will be shashti bahuvachanam, and vachasam also will be shashti bahuvachanam. Manasam vachasam agamyam. Through all minds and all speeches, it is because yato vacho nivartante aprapta manasasaha. So manasam vachasam agamyam. Vacho vibhanti nikhila yadanuga. Or in here Kailash, our Swamiji, how he chants Pratar bhajami manaso vachasam agamyam. He says manaso, shashti ek vachanam, vachasam shashti bahuvachanam. So in our Panchangam, if you see at the end, Kailash Panchangam, at the end, the shloka will be manaso vachasam agamyam. You can check later. Anyway, here it is tasmat samanasam sarvakarananam swami puman pranadanya eva ityartha. Idanim, so now Atma is different from Deha, Prana, Indriya, Mana. Now comes Chalam Buddhim, Kshanika Vijnanavada. Idanim Kshanika Vijnana Atma Matam Apakaroti. Kshanika Vijnana Atma, that Mata is being refuted. Buddhistu Kshanika Vedya Gama Gama Samanvita Atmanah Pratibimbetu Bhasita Bhasaye Jagat. Buddhistu Kshanika Vedya गमागमसमन्विता आत्मनः प्रतिबिम्बे तु भासिता भासयेज्जगत्। बुद्धि तो क्षणिका वेद्या। अंडरस्टैंड, बुद्धि इज क्षणिका, क्षणिक विज्ञान। गमागम समन्विता, एंड दिस बुद्धि इज ऑल्सो associated with, endowed with arrival and departure. Gamagama. This we saw yesterday in Panchadashi 10th chapter. The buddhi has chanchalyam and sakshi is sthirasthai, and buddhi chanchalyam is superimposed on sthirasthai sakshi. So it appears that as though Chaitanya is also Anta and Bahir, Antardesha, Bahirdesha. Remember, yesterday only we saw. Gama Gama Samanvita ka buddhi hi kshanika. Atmanah pratibimbe tu bhasita. Jagat bhasayet. When Atma's pratibimba falls on buddhi, then buddhi becomes bhasita, enlivened. And then it illumines the world. Jagat bhasayet. Then it illumines the world also. So buddhi cannot be Atma, because buddhi's ability to know things, illumine things, depends upon Atma. So this is now Vedanta Siddhanta. Gamagamau utpatti vinashau. Gama agama means coming and going, means utpatti vinasha. It is kshanika. So kshanik Vijnanvad says Atma is kshanika, Chaitanya is kshanika. Vedanta says buddhi is kshanika, buddhi has Atma's Chaitanya pratibhimbita. So Atma is not kshanika, buddhi has pratibimba, that pratibimba Chaitanya samanvita buddhi is kshanika. Kshanika. Etavata tasya anatmatve kim ayatam ityatah. So let it be kshanika having utpatti vinasha. How can it be anatma? So it is said atmanah pratibimbe tu bhasita. Sapi anyadhina prakashatvad na atma ityatah. It has anya adhina prakasha, therefore it cannot be me. That which has anya adhina prakasha cannot be atma. Anya adhina prakashatvam asyaha sadhayati. Asyaha buddhehe anya adhina prakashatvam. So how to prove that it has anya adhina prakasha and not swaprakasha? आत्मन्युत्पद्यते बुद्धि रात्मन्येव प्रलीयते प्रागूर्ध्वं चासति बुद्धिः स्वयमेव निषिध्यते आत्मन्युत्पद्यते बुद्धि रात्मन्येव प्रलीयते प्रागूर्ध्वं चासति बुद्धिः स्वयमेव निषिध्यते। आत्मनि उत्पद्यते बुद्धिः आत्मनि एव प्रलीयते. Buddhi arises in Atma and buddhi dissolves in Atma. Atmani eva utpadyate, Atmani eva praliyate. So this buddhi prag urdhvam cha asati. Earlier it was not there, later also it doesn't remain. Only in between it is. Prag urdhvam, here it is hrasva. Let me see in the other place. It should be dirgha. ऊर्ध्वम इज दीर्घ. Prag urdhvancha, in Tika that word is not given. So earlier it was not there. Then it comes into being. Then after a moment it goes away. So Prag asati urdhvancha asati. Prag urdhvancha asati buddhi. Swayameva nishidyate. By itself it dies away. That which doesn't even remain on its own and goes away on its own, how can that be Atma? So this is very simple shloka. Swa utpatti vinashayoho swagrahyatva abhavat. That which has utpatti vinasha, it cannot do grahanam of itself. That which has utpatti and vinasha. What is utpatti? Pragabhava pratyogitvam. Janma. Janma is Pragabhava pratyogi. So that which brings an end to prior non-existence, which is opposite to Pragabhava, is Janma. And what is death or end? Vinasha. Pradvansa bhava pratyogi. Or that which begins the pradvansa bhava. So that last moment after which comes death, so that is the pradvansa bhava pratyogi. Pradvansa bhava pratyogi. So it cannot know its own utpatti vinasha. For its utpatti, somebody else has to be there before, somebody else has to be there later. That is given. So utpatti vinashayoho swagrahyatva bhavat. It cannot know its own arrival and departure, birth and death. Agrahyatve cha tad asiddhehe. And when it cannot grasp this, so then how can we do its siddhi? If there is nobody else to grasp, see, if it cannot grasp, it cannot do, it cannot know itself, it cannot illumine itself with the help of birth and death. It cannot know its arrival, departure. If you say there is no other sakshi, it is asakshika, nobody else is there to illuminate, then how will you even know whether it exists or not? It had utpatti and vinasha, how will anybody know? Anything is known only when there is a sakshi. Nissakshikaha vastu siddhi is not possible. So agrahyatve cha tad asiddhehe. Agrahyatve cha tad asiddhehe means बुद्धेः उत्पत्ति विनाशस्य और उत्पत्ति विनाशयोः अग्राह्यत्वे तद असिद्धेः. Buddhi has utpatti and vinasha, that siddhi itself will not happen. So there has to be something else which illumines buddhi and also its utpatti vinasha. Utpatti vinasha vatascha anya grahyatva niyamat. Because it is, the niyama is that which has utpatti and vinasha is known by something else. Utpatti vinasha vatascha anya grahyatva niyamat. Siddham kshanika vijnanasya anya grahyatve anyad grahyatvena anatmatvam ityarthah. Siddham kshanika vijnanasya. So kshanik vijnana, which is anya grahyatvena, because it is grasped, known by something other than kshanik vijnana, its anatmatvam is siddham ityartha. Is this clear? Anandji? Because I didn't hear, so I will not know. Now the next three shlokas, They are going into further details of Kshanika Vijnanavada. Up to this is a simple part of Kshanika Vijnana. That buddhi is arrival, departure, etc. and somebody else has to be there as illuminator. This is simple part. Now, little bit difficult one. मास्तु विज्ञान स्वरूप आत्मा तत् संतान एव आत्मा भविष्यति इत्याशंक्य स एव दुर्निरूप इत्याह. Okay, let us say विज्ञान स्वरूप आत्मा is not there, but tat santana means the pravaha, the continuous flow is atma, not one. That continuously flowing kshanika vijnan, that is atma, not one entity. संतान एवं आत्मा भविष्यति इति आशंक्य. इससे संतान itself you cannot do siddhi. See, if they say that pravaha is the atma, so it will have components. Component 1, 2, 3, 4, they come and they go. And you say pravaha is the Atma. Now you look at Ganga ji. Ganga Pravaha, we use the word, right? Means flowing Ganga ji. Now, if somebody removes water, other than water, what is Ganga ji? When we say Pravaha, other than water, what is Ganga ji? There is nothing. When they say Pravaha means it is water only, it is moving water, that's all. But if you say that there is one entity called Pravaha other than water, there is no such entity. So now that we are going to prove. And their thinking is in Pratyabhijna, that is not discussed here, but they always will have question. Like if we say, if Vijnanam is Kshanikam, if Atma is Kshanika, momentary, then how do you prove Pratyabhijna? Pratyabhijna is Soyam Anubhava. Earlier we saw this shloka, right? Bhatasya kasya, no, it will come late. Next one it will come. Bhatasya kasya chit purvam bhasamanasya sampratam Soyam ityanusandhanam Pratyabhijnanam uchyate. Pratyabhijnanam uchyate. और तत्ते दंता अवगाही ज्ञानम. इन तर्क संग्रह तत्ता एंड इदंता अवगाही ज्ञानम is Pratyabhijna. Then the question would be, how do you get the experience of Soyam or Soham? For oneself also Soham, for any external object Soyam, Soyam Devadatta, Soyam Ghataha. This pot which was there yesterday is same pot today. Kshanik Vijnanavad, they will say that pot is destroyed. This is new pot. That's why they are called Vainashikaha. Everything Vinasha. And Vaisheshikas, they are called Ardha Vainashikaha. Because if there is a pot, and you know, if you keep that pot with filled water, at the end of the day, some dust from the pot will definitely come out along with. So On that ground you will see little bit of brown thing with the water. So that part has already died, because now new Paramanus are there, new Avayava Sanstana is there. So that pot is dead, now new pot is created. So they are Ardha Vainashikaha, Vaisheshikas are. Because for them, it is a new combination of Paramanus. It is not those same Paramanus. If from a cloth, if you remove one Tantu, then is it same cloth or new cloth? Vaisheshikas, what they will say, this is a new cloth now. Why? Because that Paramanu structure is different now. So in Vyavahara we say Soyam Pataha. This is same cloth what was there yesterday. What if it is torn a little bit or one thread has come out? It is not different. They will say no, this is different. And Vainashikas, so even if thread doesn't come out, they say it is different. Every moment it is different. To argue with these people also will not be very easy, because half the time you will have to laugh at what they have to say. Where is the time to argue? Anyway, so they cannot explain Pratyavijñā. So how they will explain? Soyam, Seyam Deepakalika. This flame of a lamp is the same. Sa Iyam Deepakalika. Seyam Deepakalika, when they say, what is their idea? That this is the same thing going further slowly. And it looks similar to what was there earlier. Sadrishya is there. Therefore we say Sadrishyat Samanatvam. Samyam. So they say Pratyavijñā is like a notion, but it is not the same thing. It is similar thing. So every moment a similar Swami Bodhatmananda is appearing according to them, and he is dying also. Another one appears, then another one appears. So everything is so kshanikam, momentary according to them. Now to that some questions are raised. Mastu Vijnana Swarupatma tat santana eva atma bhavishyati iti ashankya sa eva durnirupa. Sa means that santana itself, santati itself is durnirupa ityaha. Jnanachet purva purvasma duttarottara sambhavaha युगपद बहुबुद्धित्वं प्रसज्येत क्षणे क्षणे बुद्ध्यन्तरं न जनयेन् नाशोत्तरमसत्त्वतः ज्ञानाच्चेत् पूर्वपूर्वस्मा दुत्तरोत्तर संभवः युगपद बहुबुद्धित्वं प्रसज्येत क्षणे क्षणे बुद्ध्यन्तरं न जनयेन् नाशोत्तरमसत्त्वतः ज्ञानाच्चेत् पूर्वपूर्वस्माद् उत्तरोत्तर संभवः. पूर्वपूर्वस्मात् ज्ञानात् उत्तरोत्तरः उत्तरोत्तर संभव चेत. This is the first argument. If you say that from purva purva jnanam uttara jnanam utpatti takes place, because uttara jnanam utpatti will take place in from where? They say purva jnanam. Kshanik Vijnana becomes Alaya Vijnana, that alone will produce further Pravritti Vijnana. And it will last only Kshanika. So Purva Purvasmat Jnanat Uttarottara Sambhava Chet, then Yugapad Bahubuddhitvam Kshane Kshane Prasajyata. Every moment many buddhis will appear. In Tika, he will clarify it further. This is one vikalpa. Either every moment many buddhis will come, or buddhyantaram na janayet nashottaram asatvatah, or it will not be able to produce another buddhi. Why? Because after nasha, it doesn't have existence. Now we have to, see how this Tikakar, how will this Tikakar understand this shloka of Sureshwaracharya ji when he was not there at the time of Acharya was there. So somebody must have, unless in parampara, some Sureshwaracharya ji taught it to someone, who taught it to someone, and then later this Acharya wrote down. Because from this shloka, how to understand what he has written in Tika is not easy. That's why we get so much reverence for these acharyas who have written Tika later, by understanding what their Purva acharyas have taught. Anand Giri ji also, how he has written so much Tika on Bhashyas when Bhashyakar was not around. When Anand Giriji was there. And Anand Giriji has written Tika on Brahadaranyaka Vartika. 12,000 shlokas he has written Tika. And not very brief. Actually it is little elaborate. And he has also written Tika on Upadesha Sahasri. He is amazing character. Amazing Mahatma. How to just fathom their brilliance and their dedication to Acharya. On how many Upanishads, Gita, Brahma Sutra also he has written somehow. How this Nyaya Nirnaya, I think that is Anand Giriji. Nyaya Nirnaya. So everywhere, on everything he has written the commentary. So much understanding and dedication to Shastra. This is all what else he must have done? Nothing else. All the time writing. What a wonderful life. बुद्ध्यंतरम न जनयेत नाशोत्तरम असत्वतः. Rajoguni people and all, we can't do such thing. This lot of sattva guna is required to not even look up. In the same way, Bhamatikar also, Vachaspati Mishra ji also, Shad Darshana Tikakar, he has written Tika on all 6 darshanas. Anand Giriji is Tikakar in Vedanta, Advait Vedanta. And Vachaspati Mishra ji is Shad Darshana Tikakar. All 6 darshanas he has written Tika. For that also you require a lot of patience to write Tika on Nyaya Vaisheshika and all. I see sometimes Maharaj Ji's greatness also when he teaches Tarka Sangraha. He teaches with all enthusiasm and excitement. And when Chitsukhi comes, then total Khandanam of Tarka Sangraha. When they are in Adhyaropa, they will do nice Adhyaropa. And when they have to do Apavada, they will do total Apavada. Same way Mandukya Karika also. Okay, ayam arthaha. Jnana jnanantaram utpadyata iti vadan vadi prashtavyaha. Vadi, kshanik vijnanavadi prashtavyaha. He should be asked this question. What does he propose? He says, From one jnana, another jnanam comes. Then previous jnanam dies. Then next jnanam, then previous jnanam dies. Right? Jnanat jnanantaram utpadyate. So the question is, from first jnanam, when second jnanam comes, when the second jnanam comes, at that time, uttara jnanam, purva jnanam, is it present or it is gone? पूर्वेण अन्वितम उत्तरम जायते अनन्वितम वा इति. पूर्वेण अन्वितम उत्तरम ज्ञानम जायते अनन्वितम उत्तरम ज्ञानम जायते. दिस इज द विकल्प. So this is, why does it matter? He says both are wrong. Tatra adye dosham aha. In the first one, what is the dosha? युगपद बहुबुद्धित्वं प्रसज्येत क्षणे क्षणे. हाउ? सी फर्दर इन टीका. पूर्व बुद्धि अन्वितानाम उत्तरोत्तर बुद्धि जनकत्वे. पूर्व बुद्धि अन्वित उत्तर बुद्धि, if it is there, then first thought is there, it will be present in the second thought. Now second thought has to be there in the third thought. So as long as second thought is there, first thought cannot die, because first thought is embedded, associated with the second thought. So if second thought is there, first thought cannot die. Then second thought will produce third thought. So second thought will continue in third thought, therefore first also will continue in third thought. Then third will continue in fourth. So second will also continue in fourth, first will also continue in fourth. So at one time you will end up with many thoughts. That is said, पूर्व बुद्धि अन्वितानाम उत्तरोत्तर बुद्धि जनकत्वे तत्तद बुद्धि उत्पत्ति क्षणेषु अनंत बुद्धि अनुवृत्ति. Infinite number of buddhis will start coming in every later kshana, because previous ones are actually not dying. You say no, you are only making it difficult, just make it simple. First thought is there, it will produce second one and first one will die. Second will produce third one and second one will die. Third will produce fourth one, third one will die. Why don't you have it that way? Okay, even in that, first thought will have to remain for 2 kshana. Its own utpatti kshana and nasha kshana. Utpatti kshana is 1, nasha is 2nd. According to Nyaya Darshan, every vritti remains for 3 kshanas. Utpatti kshana, sthiti kshana, vinasha. Kshanik Vijnanvad says no. That same moment when there is utpatti, that itself is sthiti, that itself is nasha. How is it possible? They say this is how it is. So पूर्व बुद्धि अन्वित उत्तरोत्तर बुद्धि will not work. Why? What will happen? तत्तद बुद्धि उत्पत्ति क्षणेषु अनंत बुद्धि अनुवृत्ति प्रसंगाद विज्ञान क्षणिकत्ववाद हानम प्रसज्येत. That vijnana, which is kshanika vijnanam, one moment alone it has to stay, that vada hani will take place. Dvitiyam pratiyaha. What is dvitiyam? What is dvitiyam? हाँ, पूर्वेण अनन्वितम उत्तरम जायते. So purva thought not associated with the later thought. In this way later thought will be born. Then पूर्व बुद्धेः निरन्वय विनाशे तस्य असतो अन्य साधकत्व अनुपपत्ते ततो बुद्ध्यंतर अनुत्पाद इत्यर्थः. पूर्व बुद्धि if it has niranvaya vinasha. Niranvaya vinasha means total destruction without any avayava remaining. Nothing remains. It's called niranvaya. Without anvaya, its vinasha has taken place. पूर्व बुद्धे है निरन्वय विनाशे तस्य असतो अन्य साधकत्व अनुपपत्ते है. When it is absent, so पूर्व बुद्धि came, it died. When it died, how can it be the sadhaka for uttar buddhi? How can it be the producer of the next thought? Because it is not there. When the next thought has to come, at that time previous thought has already died. So पूर्व बुद्धे है निरन्वय विनाशे तस्य असतः, because it is asat now, अन्य साधकत्व अनुपपत्ते है ततो बुद्ध्यंतर अनुत्पादः. So it cannot be responsible or a means to produce the next thought. Asato janakatve ati prasangat iti bhava. And if you say no, let it not be there, still it can produce the next one. So being asat, asatah janakatve. Being asat, it is the producer. Then it is ati prasanga. Then anything not being there can produce whatever it wants. Why do you need upadana karanam at all? You don't need tantu to make pata. You don't need mrittika or kapala to make ghata. You don't need milk to make dahi, curd. Just like that it can produce from abhava. So this also will not work. Then somebody says, no, all this you are saying, evam dehadi buddhyantanam pratyekam atmatve nirakrite api यदि कश्चित ब्रूयात एषां संघात आत्मा अभ्युपगम्यते न प्रत्येकम इति. He says, I understand, Deha is not Atma, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Buddhi. Individually they are not Atma. Pratyekam Atmatve Nirakrite api. Somebody says, Esham Sanghata Atma Abhyupagamyate. Their composite assembly is called Atma, not each part. Na Pratyekam. Saha Prashtavyah Sanghata eva Chetayate Tad Avayava api Pratyekam iti. What does have the Chaitanya? The entire assembly has one Chaitanya, or each member has Chaitanya separately? So you say, whenever they create such vikalpa, means you understand they are going to negate both. Tatra adyam anudya dushayati. Having expressed the first one, sanghata dushanam, sanghatavada. एषां संघात आत्मा चे देकदेशे पृथक् कृते न चैतन्यं प्रसज्येत संघाताभावतस्तदा. एषां संघात आत्मा चे देकदेशे पृथक् कृते न चैतन्यं प्रसज्येत संघाताभावतस्तदा. एषां संघात आत्मा चेत, if their संघात is atma, then ekadeshe पृथक् कृते चैतन्यं न प्रसज्येत. Then if one part is removed, then chaitanya will not be there. But that is not how we see. And sanghata abhavatah tada, because there is sanghata. So sanghat means, let's say if you say 10 things put together is atma. So when it is 9, if one thing is gone, then there is no atma. Oh, so this will not work. Sanghato nama sampurno avayavai sached atma tada tasya ekadeshe nayane shrotre manasi vachi va nashte. If any one part like eyes, ears, mind, speech, something is destroyed, nashte, sanghatasya nashtatva chaitanyam na syat. then the assembly is broken. Like if you have an assembly and one loose connection is there, whole assembly will stop functioning. Like in car, computer, everything. जैसे one chip, एक chip थोड़ी खराब हो गई, something is not working, they are gone. चैतन्यम न स्यात् न च अयम इष्ट प्रसंगः. This is not ishta and this is not seen also. अंध बधिर मूक जड़ादेरपि जीवन दर्शनात्. It is said that blind, deaf, dumb, all these people, they still live. अतो न समुदाय चेतनत्व पक्षो युक्तिमान इत्यर्थः. Therefore समुदाय चेतन, this paksha is not appropriate. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम शांति शांति शांति.